Okay. Some people thought this footage was AI. Fair enough. If I saw it and didn't know, I probably would too. But there's no data center, no rendering farm. All of it comes from this little 360 camera and this 5-foot pole. What it's doing is using the same idea as Google Street View. It captures everything around it all at once. Then you choose the angle and framing later. I usually take these shots on a cloudy day, but today, if you look right here on the ground, you can see the shadow of the pole. Rightio, this shot shows it perfectly. This is the same scene with a dash cam overlay. Look down on the road, you can clearly see the shadow of the pole. And in the dash cam view, you can actually see the pole with the camera on top. But in the 360 footage, it's gone. That's the stitching at work. And on an overcast day with no shadows, it disappears completely. To understand how this works, this is where it starts to make sense. This isn't AI. It's just optics and a bit of clever stitching. I'll show you the raw file straight from the camera. What you're looking at here are the two lenses. Each one records a really wide fisheye view. The pole isn't visible because it's underneath and almost out of view of those protruding lenses, but have a look down here at the bottom. That white bit, that's actually some of the pole. And if you look around the edges, you can see where the two images overlap, like here, the mirror on the truck. When the camera stitches these together, anything outside that overlap zone gets removed. That's how the pole disappears. So this is the raw footage straight out of the camera. Not very useful on its own, unless you've got a VR headset. And yeah, standing in the middle of the road with a truck coming at you at 55 miles an hour, yeah, but nah. Not for me. So this is where the 360 software comes in. Normally you'd frame your shot while you're filming, but with this, you do it afterwards. You can look anywhere, zoom anywhere. The shot isn't locked in yet. I just drop a few keyframes on the timeline and the software smoothly moves between them. And the really cool part, the horizon stays level and stable the whole time, no matter how the camera was mounted. Righto. Hopefully that clears things up. A lot of people switched off when they thought it was AI, and honestly, I get it. I'd probably do the same. But now you know what's actually going on. So while I've got you, let me show you another trick this camera has up its sleeve. Yep, this is how I get those under-car shots. Looks like it needs a hoist, but there's no hoist. I just stick the camera anywhere it fits. Well, maybe not there. And wipe the grease off afterwards. No AI made this, although I did ask one to help me explain it. This is Don, and I'll see you on the next one.